Hello and welcome back to another episode of MineTurtle. This episode, I know I said I was gonna get working on the kitchen, but there's something else which I think is worth showing off. Actually, hold on, I need to get some slime blocks. So you can see I've got sponges on me, and I'm going to get slime blocks. There's one thing you're thinking, and you're correct. I'm going to go back to the ocean monument. You might be thinking to yourself, actually, don't get crazy. Leave the monument behind. I don't know why you're saying that. It's a weird thing to be saying. But it's because I finally put some lava into the killing part. It took a very long time, let me tell you. Using only these many buckets. I should have used more buckets because there was so much lava to place. Yeah, I ought to place more lava than I probably needed to. Pretty much what I did was I did a whole line across the entire thing of lava and did that every couple blocks, and well, every 3 blocks, yeah. No, every other block, yeah. But because of how I did it, it looks like it's solid lava until you get to the edges where it starts flowing to the corners or away from the corners. But it's really interesting. But yeah, this is the path. I've been walking along this path, but it's not a very good path, and I want to make it just a straight tunnel, but there's always ghasts hanging around, so I haven't got the chance. I guess this time would be the chance to do it, but I don't have any building blocks on me, for once. But yes, just down here. You might remember it. I'm pretty sure I've showed it. Yeah, I showed it off when I was making this path, didn't I? But yeah, there's always a ghast spawning over there because it's such a big open area. Ghasts like to spawn. So, not lava, it's a pumpkin. I thought it was lava. I put the pumpkins in because it's really hidden. There's nothing here to show that this is the entrance. Everything else I've marked out with Marine, except for this one. This one I just left like, oh well, if you find it, good for you. But yeah, I've taken a ton of lava from down there. Luckily that was a pretty close location to get lava for. If I had to go any further, I probably would have given up on this project. So I've gone through like a stack of pumpkin bars, just running back and forth and whatnot. But the great news is that this farm is up and operational. Well, I don't have a collection thing yet, because that's going to take either a ton of hoppers or just a ton of minecart tracks with underneath hopper minecarts. But this is it. They spawn and fall, unless you're too close, in which case they don't spawn, which makes sense. That's how things work. But I came in here. Here, and I started like clearing it out with gravel, but I decided I should switch to sponges because this takes forever. But yeah, I just want to let you know that this thing is 100% operational. The problem is I just need to clear out this arm because there's still a lot of water there where they like to spawn. I might have something around the outside to collect all these ink sacs, because we don't actually have really any ink collection in there because the squids don't spawn in there too much. But hey, I'm going to swim away so that we get some distance, and I'm going to swim back and see if there's any drops that we can see. I hope there are. It's actually really impressive how well it works. I think it has so little water. You know, if this whole thing, because you could mine this out, replace it all with water and use that as the spawning area, and that's what usually people do. But I thought it'd be more fun just to do it like this. So yeah, as you can see from those like couple seconds I left, already this much. So if you can imagine just AFKing there, yeah, you'll get you'll get enough for sure. Yeah, because that was like a couple seconds away. It's wonderful, and it's great. So yeah, I'm going to clear out there, making it way more efficient, and then I'll get back to you, I suppose. Well, guys, I finally managed to clear it all out. There are so many caves underneath the system. I cleared out an area, and then I couldn't kill the guardians because that'd do too much damage to my suit, which is so close to breaking. So I just swim off that way and let them despawn and come back. And I saw so many caves around there, so many entrances to massive caves. And I've already seen some under here, so no surprise. But I've just cleared it out. Oh wow. Standing that far away, I was able to spawn them. Probably just at the back here, but yeah. That's cool. So you don't have to be too far away from them to actually spawn. I always forget the exact spawning distances. But as you can see, I've got a lot of stuff. Got some ink sacs from just running around the outside. Got all these prismarine shards, all these crystals, a ton of raw fish. Let's see how many sea lanterns we can make. This is just I've ran in twice to collect stuff while clearing out the area, which took a little while. So many things. So let's see how many crystals we can make with all this. Is it 7? It's 7. And there we go. 7 sea lanterns. We have a farm. I don't think prismarine crystals do anything else, so I think sea lanterns is the only use. There we go. Sea lanterns, guys. You finally have a farm for it. I kind of wanted to do this because I thought I could use sea lanterns. Are you? I think you're just part of the big box, aren't you? Oh. Are you? No, you're not. Does that mean there's an area I haven't done yet? Gosh darn it. But yeah, I was thinking of using sea lanterns in the kitchen. That'd be cool. Oh, is this seriously another area? What does this get? Oh, I wish I'd had the suit on. Oh. Well, I guess we can sponge out this area. These guys. Without my protection, diamond armor, if they do like a charge shot at me, it pretty much does half my health. I should really switch my boots though. Otherwise I'm just gonna get stuck in here. But I seem to get distracted if I oh, okay. There's a lot of them in it. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Okay. So apparently I haven't done this top ring yet, which sucks, but hey, let's fill them back in. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of spawning in there. It's one of the few places they can actually spawn now. So I'm guessing it. Yeah, so it's this entire top ring is separate, I guess. Interesting. Fun facts. Now, no. Anyway, I'm going to go into that, and I'll see you later. Well, that wasn't too bad of a job. There's just that file ring, and I hope that's it. I'm sure I'll hear any more if there is anything else. But yeah, great farm. So yeah, probably going to get some minecart tracks underneath this, and hop on minecarts to run along on that track and suck the blocks through, and drop them off. It's just, you know, it's quite good. And if you have that running, then you can just stand over there and then just farm up constantly. Food problem, if there ever was one, would be solved with raw fish. I'm pretty sure pumpkins are better than raw fish, and they don't require smelting, but both 100% automatic farms, I think it's the only two foods which you can get fully automated like that. Because everything else you either have to plant some component of it or something like that. Yeah, I think just pumpkin pie and cooked fish. Well, anyway. I'm gonna go back to the kitchen. Maybe we can get started on how it looks. See you then. You know what? Forget that kitchen for this episode. We probably won't be getting to it. It'd be nice, but I guess that's next week's episode. But this episode, I guess we'll just be focusing purely on this. As you can see, there's this track up around the outside, and there's a hopper minecart going around, and it just picks up any ink sacs that are dropped by squids. I figured, you know, ink sacs is one of the ingredients for the dark prismarine, so you know, why not? We need some sort of ink sac farm, and this, in case it hits a squid. Okay, so I guess it comes around here, goes in here, hits it, flips off this way. But if it hits a squid that's laying too far on the track and hasn't yet died, it'll go this way, and won't go in here. So I've added this sort of little one-way thing, so if it is going backwards, it'll right itself here. and eventually come back here and deposit that. And that's just from a little bit of running. There we go. That was one loop, and it dropped to 4. So it's not too many, but you only need 1 for each dark prismarine, so it's not much. And this, I've actually set up a little collection thing. So let's see how well it's going. I haven't actually checked. It's been a couple minutes. I'll show you what it looks like. There, you can see a minecart. Hopper minecart is underneath, and it's picking them all up. As you can see, it picks it up through the blocks. Hello, goodbye. I did close this up. I'm thinking I'll put glass here. Maybe glass up top as well, but it's just to stop them from jumping out. I put 2 chests because I don't know how much it's going to actually use up. But it's the same thing essentially. It comes here, and then when the hopper takes an item, it turns it off. Another way of doing this, but it doesn't work quite as well, is if you have a detector rail and then one of the comparators next to it, you can tell like how many items are actually in the hopper minecart itself instead of in the hopper below, except you then can't get it going again because there's no powered rail for it. So, I picked up a lot. Let's see. Not in that chest yet, thankfully. I mean, not thankfully, it'd be awesome if it was, but let's see. Wow. This is just how long it's been running for me to build the outside track. So as you can see, this is a stupidly efficient farm for not even that efficient build. It's a very small area that I've actually calculated how big it could be. Let's just take this. I'll make all the sea lanterns in existence. So, oh yeah, I guess that messes things up when you take out the center ones. Yeah, look at all that prismarine, all those prismarine shards. So if we have 3 stacks, let's just take 3 stacks and hope it works out. Anyway, let's see how many lanterns we can get from that. As you can hear, there's just crazy spawn rates. And like I said, this entire sugarcane area could be spawning space, but I've just chosen this tiny little area here. So, you know, this farm isn't efficient, and yet it's stupid amounts, a stupid yield rate, which I think is wonderful. Oops, that was accidental. I messed this up. But that's alright. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Oh, we're 1 short. Dang it, I just threw it all on the ground. Let's get 1 more. Should be here by now. No, it won't be back for a while. Let me just run in and pick one up. I want 1 crystal. Oh, there we go. The problem is we're standing really close, so we're not going to get that many spawns while we're standing right here. But all we have to do is step back to there, and you're good. Let's see. So let's this time not mess it up. Like that. And this should be a good number. Get an exact number. We're going to get it done. Dang it. I threw 4 in there again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there we go. So we're going to get 42 sea lanterns just right here, which is quite insane. Oops, that wasn't meant to happen. Oops. Okay, I'm really messing up. I apologize for my terrible skills right now, but there we go. 42 sea lanterns is all I could ever want, really. All I could ever want is 42 sea lanterns. So, yeah, we are good. We are more than good. So it's the exact same system here. It just has a little comparator coming off, which then turns off the track so it doesn't bounce back. It's a simple little circuit. But yeah, I guess this is my farm done. I don't think I have anything more. I'm not actually sure if they can spawn here, because the only source box of water is at the top here. The rest isn't source box, so I'm not sure if they can actually spawn anywhere other than up top. But it doesn't really matter, it's efficient enough. If you were to drop down from above and then like fall in here and it was filled with them, you might not survive. But yeah, as you can see, look, it looks like it's solid lava, but there's only lava once every 3. The only place you can actually see it not be solid is on the sides, but that's just because of how lava physics work. You have 2 on either side flowing together. Well, not once everything. It's every other is a lava, and then you have 1 in the center, and the 2 flow, and they cancel each other out, and they flow both directions, so they cancel each other out. Just all the directions cancel out, and it looks like solid lava, which I'm fine with. Also, I finally actually put a proper nether, well, not proper, a temporary but actual path existing in the nether now, so we can actually get to and fro safely for the most part. But yes, so now we can make prismarine bricks, dark prismarine, and sea lanterns with those 2 farms. It's essentially the same farm, but you know. So we are good. We are good, and that, I want to say that's like 10 minutes probably AFKing. Well, I mean, I wasn't AFKing, but you know, you just have to AFK for like 10 minutes to get this many. So you know, it's a good farm, not even efficient, and it's amazing. Which is nice. It's interesting how they've made the drops for those creatures. They make the creatures very hard to kill, and the creatures drop very little, because it takes so many resources to actually make each block. This is the path, by the way. So it's like you cannot use these blocks for building unless you build a farm. It's very, very interesting. Oh, well, most of the path. I kind of ran out of cobblestone, but yeah, it's a bit safer. So I don't actually know how long this episode is, but I guess we'll call it an episode. Why not? I've put a lot into this episode. Mainly that lava. That lava took hours. Thankfully, the portal was close by, so it didn't take too long. But it still was very difficult and slow, because I didn't want to accidentally fall into a very large amount of lava. So you know, it took a little while to do that and set everything up and release the. I had to make some invisibility potions to actually release the guardians because there was just too many in that water area. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed watching. Next episode, we'll go to the kitchen. We'll throw some lighting into the kitchen. Should be nice. And KPUko, if you ever feel like, you know, feel free to play on the server. And if you want some sea lanterns, let me know, and I'll deliver some to you. There we go, over a stack. That's real nice. Okay, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.